I found diamond earrings hidden in my husband's car, so I followed him to see who he was buying them for. I was cleaning out Ben's Honda Civic when I found them. A small black velvet box wedged under the passenger seat. My hands were shaking as I opened it. Diamond earrings, maybe $4,000 worth. We'd been married 8 years and Ben had never bought me diamonds, not even for our wedding. They're overpriced rocks, he always said. I stood in our driveway holding that box. My stomach dropped. I walked inside. Ben was making dinner. Hey babe, food's almost ready. He smiled at me. The same smile he'd been giving me for 8 years. I wanted to throw the box at his face. Instead I said, great, I'm going to shower. I locked myself in the bathroom. My throat was tight. Ben didn't buy me flowers. He didn't remember anniversaries. And now diamonds? For someone else? I started paying attention. The next morning, Ben said he had to work late. Big project. You know how it is. The same excuse for 3 months. That night, he came home at 11 p.m., kissed my forehead, smelled like perfume. Not mine. Something floral. Expensive. Tuesday morning, he left for work at 7 a.m. I waited 10 minutes. Then I followed him. He didn't go to his office. He drove to a Starbucks across town, sat in the parking lot for 20 minutes, just sitting there, texting, smiling at his phone. Then he drove to work. I felt sick. Wednesday, I followed him again. Same thing. Starbucks, texting, smiling. Thursday, I couldn't take it anymore. I called out sick from work, followed Ben. He drove to Starbucks, parked, got out with a Nordstrom bag. My vision blurred. He walked inside and sat by the window. I parked 3 spots away, put on sunglasses. A woman walked in 15 minutes later. Blonde, thin, beautiful. She sat across from him. Ben's whole face lit up, the way it used to light up for me. They talked for an hour. I couldn't breathe. He handed her the bag. She opened it, smiled, hugged him, then she left. Friday morning, I followed him again. Same Starbucks, but this time, the woman was already there. She wasn't alone. A little girl was with her, maybe 7 years old, dark curly hair. Ben's eyes. My heart stopped. The girl ran to him. He picked her up and spun her around, laughing. They looked like a family. I got out of my car, walked toward the Starbucks. My legs barely worked. I could see them through the window. Ben helping the girl with homework. I pushed open the door. The bell chimed. Ben looked up, saw me. His face went white. Emma. He stood up so fast his chair fell over. What are you doing here? Who is she? My voice cracked. The woman stared at me. Who is that little girl? Ben's hands were shaking. Emma, let me explain. Explain what? That you have a whole other family? The woman stood up. I'm sorry. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'm Claire. She put her hand on the little girl's shoulder. This is Sophie, Ben's daughter. The room tilted. His daughter? You didn't tell her? Claire looked at Ben. Her face was pale. Ben grabbed my arm. Emma, please, let's go outside. No, I pulled away. Tell me right now. Ben's eyes filled with tears. Something I'd never seen in 8 years. Claire is my ex-wife. We were married for 3 years. Sophie is our daughter. She's 7. I couldn't process it. You have a 7-year-old daughter? I should have told you. When? After 10 years? 20? Claire grabbed Sophie and pulled her close. The little girl was crying. Ben reached for my hand. Claire is sick. Stage 4 cancer. 6 months left. Maybe less. Sophie's going to need someone. That's why I've been coming here. Planning. Trying to figure out how to tell you. My throat closed. You're dying? I looked at Claire. She nodded. Her eyes were wet. I needed to make sure Sophie would be okay. Ben is her father. The diamonds, I whispered, were for Sophie. For when she's older. Something to remember her mother. Ben's voice broke. I wanted to tell you. Every day. I just didn't know how. I looked at Sophie. She had Ben's eyes. His nose. His smile. A whole person I never knew existed. You have a daughter. Ben was crying now. Really crying. I'm so sorry, Emma. I didn't know what to say. I just stood there in that Starbucks, looking at my husband, his ex-wife, his dying ex-wife, his daughter. I married a man with a whole other family I never knew existed.